Gadget God here with a true story as to why I picked the iPhone 6 over the iPhone 6 Plus. Now, obviously, I was following all the leaks, just like everybody else who loves iPhones, and I wanted to make sure I got the phone that was the best. It's usually what I go for. I mean, this is a 128 gigabyte iPhone 6, so I wanted to make sure that I got the best iPhone, but I was really torn between the 6 or the 6 Plus. Let me tell you quickly why I decided on the 6 after doing all my research. And no, this has nothing to do with iPhones bending. Consumer Reports came out with an official report saying, stop exaggerating, don't hammer your phone or bend it with a machine compress or something dumb like that. So anyways, I went to the Best Buy store and I said, hey, do you have an iPhone 6 or a 6 Plus that I can hold? I'm trying to decide. They said, here is an iPhone 6, here's an iPhone 6 Plus, and I held them both. I held them in my right hand, and I said, originally when I saw the 6, which I saw first, I was like, that's the 6 Plus for sure. I mean, that screen is massive. Look at that thing. That's the 6 Plus. They were like, no, sorry, that is the 6. So I was like, okay, well, that already kind of makes me want the 6 instead because it's way bigger than the 5S, and that screen is huge in general. If you're an iPhone owner, you're not used to huge iPhone screens, so this thing is huge. One thing that I can also say is I held the iPhone 6 Plus, and I was like, whoa, I got big hands, I'm not going to lie. And you have to adjust your grip every time for the 6 Plus to hit that sleep button. You can see here I'm holding the iPhone, look where my thumb falls. With the 6 Plus, you're going to have to hold it up higher, and you're going to be going like, see how I had to use two hands right there? So one thing I wanted to make sure was I could use the phone with one hand. If you have to use a phone with two hands, you're now basically using a tablet. So if that's what you're in for your smartphone, if that's what you want, go for the 6 Plus. But ultimately, let's be serious, you want to be able to use your phone with one hand. So typing, everything, I can reach all sections of the screen with one hand. Even with the 6, you got to reach a little bit to get down there to that button. And you can see if you double touch the home button, that's reachability. It shrinks it down. But to be honest, I find that time consuming and kind of annoying. So it came down to two more things why I decided to get the iPhone 6 over the 6 Plus. So I'm at Best Buy. They have a huge Samsung section for some reason in my Best Buy. They're really pushing Samsung. And there was actually a Samsung representative standing right next to me as I'm looking at the iPhones and holding them and finagling them. And he said, hey, if you compare it to the Note 3, which is over here, you can see the size similarities between the 6 Plus and the 6. I mean the 6 Plus and the Galaxy Note 3. So I put them side by side. The 6 Plus is actually a little bit bigger in size than the Galaxy Note 3. If you've ever held a Samsung Galaxy Note 3, those things are huge. So the Samsung guy has the Galaxy Note 3. And I was like, well, what do you think of it? He's like, I've had it for a year. Well, what do you think of it? And he said, I drop the thing all the time because it's so big. And I'm like, okay, well, that's definitely good to know. You don't want to be dropping your phone all the time. Another thing he said it's really hard to use the Galaxy Note with one hand. Therefore, it's hard to use the iPhone 6 Plus with one hand. So if you're using it, say you got a coffee in the other hand, you got whatever you're holding, you now got to get two hands over there and go like this. So that was another reason. You have to use two hands. He's dropping the Galaxy Note 3 all the time. And then there was really one thing it came down to that sold me on the 6 and not the 6 Plus. Even though I'm hardcore, I want the 6 Plus. Better battery life. That's a reason to get the 6 Plus. He said, well, actually, I said, look, tell me the truth. This is a Samsung representative I'm talking to now. I said, tell me the truth. Do you own the Galaxy Note 3? Do you ever wish you had a smaller phone? He did not hesitate. He goes, oh yeah, all the time. And I was like, boom, I'm getting the iPhone 6. He said he drops the big phone all the time. He said he can't use it one-handed, which is really annoying. And the third thing he said, yeah, it's cool to have a big phone, but do you want a big phone 24 hours a day, 24 hours a day? And I said, do you ever wish that you had a smaller phone? He goes, oh yeah, all the time. Well, there you go. The iPhone 6, this screen is huge. Amazing for one-handed use. If you get the 6 Plus, get both hands ready. You're going to be doing a lot of things in a lot more time. Sure, reachability helps, but that's more like a gimmick, I think, than a real long-term solution. So this is the Gadget God, hardcore tech enthusiast, telling you why officially I got the iPhone 6 instead of the 6 Plus, even though the day they were announced, I was like, get in the 6 Plus, hey, get in the 6 Plus. I mean, look, I already have an iWatch. The thing's not even out yet. So there you go. This is the Gadget God's official true story as to why I went with the iPhone 6 and not the 6 Plus. True story. Let me know if you have any similar stories. Let me know which one you're going to get, the 6 or the 6 Plus. Let me know if you have any questions. I got some more videos on the 6, a review, some of my best case recommendations, a comparison to the iPhone 5S. So I got plenty of content for y'all. I mean, for everyone who enjoys learning from the Gadget God. So, like, comment, subscribe, and as always, let the word of the nerd be heard.